Sir, you consider second year students to enroll in Power BI workshop, but most of the students are considering data science and data engineering. Could you please explain the difference between them?
Okay, good question, Amma. Actually, this Power BI workshop intended for data analytics only. Why? Because during your IT workshop, I think you have practiced for IT workshop in your first year. That time you have learned about Microsoft Excel something. So Microsoft Excel, why we are using Microsoft Excel? We are using for generating different data, and we are organizing different types of the data in that particular worksheet. Got it? So from that particular worksheets, gathering that particular data and analyzing that particular data will become under to the data analytics. The main important thing what we have to understand here it is, okay, Power BI in the sense, Power BI it is a tool which is used to perform the data analytics. Understand? The person who will analyzing the data will be called as a data analyst. Understand? So why I suggested you to register for the data analytics workshop, that is Power BI means, okay, being a professional student, I mean being a BTech professional student, all of you have to be aware of the data. Understand? I mean here where we are storing the data, we are organizing the data in various Excel sheets and in particular databases like that and that, okay. So the person data analyst, okay, have to take that particular data and he predict and he analyzes that particular data and prepares the insights about that particular data and prepares the reports to a particular organization. Based on that particular reports, the organization will take the decisions. So this is about the data analytics. Understand? The tool what we are using for this particular data analytics, the tool name is called Power BI. Okay, this Power BI tool was developed by the Microsoft. Understand? And the open source data analytics tools are also there, that is called Tableau. Just like in Windows is from Microsoft, Linux is open source. Like that, Power BI is from Microsoft and Tableau is open source. This is about the data analytics. Got it? And next one, you asked about the difference between the data engineer and the data science. Understand? The person who is familiar about the data analysis is called the data analyst. Okay? This particular data analyst, okay, what he can do in the sense, only he can prepare the data only. Understand? Only he can analyze the data only. And he can't do more than that. Data engineer means engineering is a particular area. Data engineer is the person, okay, who builds that particular data. That means from the different sources he will gather the data and he will cleanse the data and he will make that particular data in an understandable way. Understand? He will perform the three things here. That is ETL methods. You don't know about that particular ETL methods. Why? Because E means extract, T means transform, and L means loading. Okay? He will gathers the data from the different sources. Understand? He will extract that particular important content. He will transform into the other form, and he will loads to the required organizations and all. So the person who is performing this particular ETL transaction will be treated as a data engineer and all. Understand? That is the particular task of data engineering. Okay. And next you are asking about the data science. Yeah. Data science in the sense, data science is a particular area which predicts the future of that particular phenomenon. That means based on the existing data, by analyzing that particular existing data, okay, it will predict the future of that particular phenomenon. That means what it is, okay, the data engineer gathers the different data, data analyst will analyze that particular data, and the data scientist predict based on that particular data, data scientist will predict the future. Understand? So this is the difference between the data analytics, data engineering and the data science.
Sir, as a fresher, can we get job in the data analytics?
Yes. As a data analyst, easily you can get the job in the data analytics. Why? Because you have to concentrate on only one tool, that is Power BI tool. That is the thing. Okay, easily you can get the job. But data engineer job and data science job, you have to get the experience. So for entry-level jobs, you can easily get in this particular data analytics. That's what only my intention is. Why I am recommending all of you people register for data analytics in a sense, okay? Data analytics is very easy. Only Power BI tool you have to learn. After that, in the second 2-1 you are registering now. In the second semester, you are going to learn about the database management system, SQL. Okay. So once you are familiar with the SQL, okay, after that, you are going to learn about the cloud computing technologies and the DevOps in the third year. So you can eligible for even data engineering jobs also. But the main important thing it is nowadays the industries are looking for only application-oriented interface design, apps interface designing only. Okay. So once you are entered into the industry based on your interest, you can settle for the next jobs or that. And moreover, for the data science jobs, you must have the statistical methods, mathematics knowledge very much, and statistical, you have the course of probability and statistics, okay? Statistical techniques, you must learn more, okay? And machine learning concepts, LLMs, you have to learn more. Then easily you can survive in this particular data science industry. So the main important thing, students, you have to understand, which is first is data analytics, data engineering, and data science means, okay? One thing you have to understand, in a career growth, first data analyst. After that, after this point, the data analyst in the sense, he is well aware of the Power BI. After that, okay, if you are aware of the SQL and the ETL methods and the Python, then you will become a successful data engineer with cloud computing technology also. Understand? Okay, once you are familiar about these particular technologies, okay, you can work on the LLM methods, machine learning concepts, and the Python libraries, and then you will be well aware of the statistical methods of mathematical techniques, and then you will become a data scientist. And so, data analyst, data engineer, and the data scientist. This is the thing, okay? And moreover, what is the main roles of this particular data engineer, data scientist, and a data analyst means? Data engineer will gather the data from the different sources, understand? And he will cleanse the data, and he will transform that particular data into the understandable way. That is the task of data engineer. The data engineer prepares the data for you. Next, what the data analyst will do? Data analyst will simply analyze the data by using the tool. That is maybe Power BI tool or Tableau tool. Okay? Understand? That is the task of data analyst. What data scientist will do? Based on this particular data, the data scientist will predict the future of that particular phenomena. Understand? For example, if it is a particular mobile-based company and all, okay? So, if this particular one person is purchasing a particular mobile, this person may also purchase the earbuds of that particular company. Like that, he will predict the future of that particular organization. So, he called as a data scientist and all. So, one has to believe on the data only. That's what I'm strongly insisting all of you students, okay? Please concentrate on the data. This data will show you a powerful life settlement for you in your career. Understand? So, all of you kindly register for this particular purposeful data analytics workshop and register for that, and don't ignore this particular the lab programs what you are having on the database management system in the third year of DevOps, okay, and 3-2 in the machine learning concept and all. So this is the step-by-step process. This is the entire thing is the step-by-step process. Okay, in this particular step-by-step process, if you are missing one step, okay, it will be that difficult to reach your target. Okay, this is the information regarding of the data analyst, data engineer, and the data scientist. All of you are aware of it? Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. So you can believe 100% on the data. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.